The fourth special session of the 88th Texas Legislature ended today.
The House stands adjourned. Sine die.
The fourth called session of the 80th Legislative stands adjourned. Sine die.
As lawmakers head home, presumably for the rest of the year, they are leaving several Republican priority bills unfinished, and that is causing a bit of finger pointing. Now, perhaps the most controversial proposal on the session, or of the session, which was Governor Greg Abbott's top priority, the whole reason he called lawmakers back for a fourth time, those school vouchers, died in the House. Rural Republicans and Democrats stood together to kill legislation that would have allowed parents to use taxpayer dollars to pay private school tuition. But there were other education-related items on the agenda that failed to make it to the governor's desk. Before we dive into that, let's look at what did pass. Senate Bill 3 is $1.54 billion for border security. Now, the bulk of that money, $1.5 billion, will be used to build a border barrier, likely a wall, along the Texas-Mexico border. Estimates are that that's enough money to build roughly 50 miles of wall. The other $40 million will go to DPS to pay for border security operations, including overtime and patrolling Colony Ridge, a housing development outside of Houston that far-right conservatives claim is a haven for undocumented immigrants. Senate Bill 4 is also heading to the governor, making it a state crime to enter Texas from a foreign nation somewhere other than a port of entry. Opponents are already preparing to challenge the bill in court when it becomes law. Now, back to what didn't pass. Governor Abbott put school finance and teacher pay raises on the special session agenda. He previously said he wouldn't sign them unless school vouchers passed, but the Senate was really testing that. The upper chamber passed a standalone teacher pay raise bill, Senate Bill 2. When the House bill that included raises with vouchers failed, the lower chamber could have tried to move the Senate bill, but didn't. The chambers also couldn't agree on a bill to increase school safety funding. In a news conference today, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick pointed the finger at the Speaker of the House.
Now, the governor has said if he didn't get school choice, he may veto bills about school funding. I didn't read explicitly in that it involved teacher pay, but the House could have sent something back. They did nothing on it. So teachers, all of you in rural Texas, we're going to get a $10,000 pay raise, and Dade Failing killed it today because for the last 6 days he's done nothing.
Now, Speaker Phelan released a statement on the special, largely focusing on the border bills that passed with no mention of the education bills. We reached out to his office for an interview and were told he is not available. It seems the governor is staying out of the fight between Patrick and Phelan, and he's not expected to call lawmakers back for another special session. Instead, he's focusing his energy on the primary, releasing a list of endorsements, which does not include any of the House Republicans who voted against vouchers.